My beautiful souls, welcome into a daily read. We're here to talk about Wednesday or thereabout. We're beginning with a beautiful pre-pulled overall oracle energy of growth. Sorry, I'm a little bit shaky today, but I feel as if your soul growth and development, progress is the word I'm getting, is taking a highlight. It's becoming a focus. But as well, there's significance to something that you've been focusing upon, putting effort and resources towards growing quite nicely. It feels like somebody has dealt with, and it reminds me of the growth of this channel, subscribers and whatnot. It's something has been going up and down, right? Or maybe plateauing recently or at certain points, but it feels like something's going up in numbers. For somebody, it feels like you're also thinking about financial growth and stability and savings otherwise. But the number 18, if we look at the top of the card, being the number of the card, the number 18 is very significant. But I do feel as if with the King of Pentacles coming out, the King of Pentacles, there's a confidence but a laid back way about you, a hardworking and more financially responsible kind of energy stemming from you. But I want to say that you are going to be reminded that you have an epic team of spirit guides, angels, ancestors, even for some drawn to the reading. But I also feel as if there's growth in regards to that, okay? You're going to be feeling as if Spirit's saying, get ready for your team to grow, therefore more spiritual guidance and support and messages coming through. It reminds me of me misplacing, or I guess I was strategically guided to place this microphone in a different location than I have been. And I heard, got the message, I was drawn to look and feel exactly where it was meant, where it was, but I ignored that message, okay? But Spirit's saying this day will push you to trust the guidance coming through. Of course, trust your intuition first and foremost, always 1000%, but there's a sense of you at times not trusting the guidance, the messages that are coming forth for you, for your benefit. A second daily read in a row where we're getting the Wheel of Fortune. It feels as if this is a day where, again, the wheel is turning in your favor. It does feel as if some of which are looking towards the future with a bit of a pessimistic viewpoint, expecting the worst maybe in one, if not multiple aspects, situations in your life. They're saying, remember that your past doesn't represent, speak upon, and predict your beautiful future. It does feel as if you need to allow for the things that are working in your favor currently to help you believe the best, look forward positively, optimistically, and therefore see even more so the wheel churn in your favor. But I want to say that you want more progress, more development than you're receiving, seeing evidently within your situation. We also have the Magician at the bottom of the deck. I feel as if throughout this day there's going to be a focus upon the fact that you are in the middle of manifesting something very important for you, something very special is the wording that just came through. But when you feel your energy at a certain point or certain points throughout this day is affected negatively, I really recommend stepping away if you can from that situation, whether it's work, at home, it could be, where you're out and about visiting. But it does feel like this day as well is speaking upon the growth of the importance, not only of you as a soul, as a person, but as an energy is what I just heard, but your voice specifically. Sorry. As the energy in this housing situation isn't, top tier right now, but your voice is growing in importance. And it feels like 111 is a good number for you, so look up the angel number meaning, but you're going to be pushed to remember. Remember specifically is the wording coming through, that the possibilities are endless for you. If we do look at his hood in the infinity symbol, on the imagery. But it does feel like there's a significance as well and importance in regards to, I want to say at certain points, more than one point throughout this day when it comes to how you're sitting. I know that was a wordy way of putting it. What else is new for these readings? But I do feel as if whether it's the way your leg is crossed over the other, or you could be sitting like this specifically in a kind of a meditative state, or one leg under the other, there's a significance to it. Anyways, but moving right along to the Ten of Cups, look at this. Pairing it with the Magician, there's something about you manifesting a perfect outcome, a perfect outcome of some sort. I do feel as if there's somebody drawn to the reading. I'm getting specifically you are manifesting a brand new location to live in, okay? Whether it's a new house, a condo, a townhouse is what I'm getting. It could be a new apartment. But they're saying even if you don't see that being the end all be all, right, the perfect end point for you, where it's meant to last for the remainder of your path, maybe even plus some, it does feel like it's very significant either way. And if it's not a house situation for you, apply it as you may, or just see how it pops up and takes a focus throughout this period. But with the Ace of Swords, I wouldn't be surprised if you are gaining significant clarity in regards to how this is going to look, feel, and be experienced, and maybe even how it's meant to be acquired for you, or solidified is now what I'm getting. But I do feel as if Spirit wants you to feel more confident in regards to your ability to change the outcome for yourself, to improve your life, and to see things grow and prosper on multiple different levels. Bear with me. But I do want to say as well, there's a gamble or risk that you took rewinding back, and that's paying off for you. You're as well going to be feeling as if your importance, as I said that weird once again, your importance in this world is taking a focus in the minds, the awareness, the attention of other people, all right? Whether it's more so at a distance and or up close in person. But I do want to say that you are going to be feeling as if things on more than one level, once again, are growing to a point of true significance. Interesting wording, but wildlife is now coming through. Interesting. There may be a focus on animals, nature. The color green is significant for you, as well as the color red. It's okay to feel a sense of passion throughout this day and surrounding it differently than you have been. I feel like it's at least partially intertwined with, connected to the fact that you're growing and changing on a core level. But it as well feels as if you're going to be wanting and desiring moving forward past this day very differently. So allow for that process to enlighten you, but allow this process to be trusted. Okay, it feels as if you'll as well throughout this day and surrounding it have questions. Okay, question marks popping up in your mind, your awareness, and they're saying just because you have these blanks that you want filled in, or these questions coming to be or being reminded to you, doesn't mean that you should be demanding or desiring, even wanting those answers and blanks to be filled in immediately. Allow for it to happen, to come in and come to be for you in divine timing. But I want to as well say that your mind is taking a focus, okay? The growth of your mind. This definitely, for somebody drawn to the reading, has to do with knowledge intake, clarity maybe once again coming to be. But I want to say that people are noticing you processing or maybe accomplishing, approaching something differently. You will be speaking at certain points when it's necessary, important. I know for me specifically, it will be through this channel, these readings, but I wouldn't be surprised if you are meant to be at that storefront to say something of importance or bond with that cashier or your coworker is what I'm hearing for somebody. It could be somebody you're living with, but it does feel like there's a reminder of how purposely guided you truly are being drawn to this reading, right, along your path when it comes to where you end up, where you don't end up going, what you end up accomplishing, what you don't end up accomplishing, and especially when it comes to who and what you connect to. But it feels like Spirit's saying, once again, there's a huge focus on the levels of growth in your life within and outside of you as the wheel turns in your favor and you become a more confident, trustworthy type of individual. But they're saying, again, there's a huge focus on the fact that you are and will more so moving forward manifest like a master, okay? So if this is truly helpful, sending you so much love and light.